This is Larry Bonerato from LarryOnLearning.com, and this is your Morning Minute. How do you attract, hire, and onboard quality people? Before his interview, Steve did not appear to be a good salesperson candidate. He had zero sales experience. Arriving for his interview, everything he owned was in his tiny Dodge Neon. He worked as a counselor in Florida for a nonprofit, helping to reform troubled youth on a farm. However, using the questions below, I found him to possess an internal drive for success, plus a positive desire to help others. After training, Steve became an excellent salesperson and, several years later, an excellent manager. What follows are the interview questions that help me see Steve's potential. First, the ground rules for successful interviews. Applicants must do 80 to 90% of the talking. Ask open-ended questions, allowing them time to explain their answers. And if you need more information or an explanation, use bridge questions such as, in addition to whatever they shared, what else concerns you, or how do you feel about that? Take notes or record the interview. Now, question 1. Share the reasons you are leaving or have left your current or previous job. Question number 2. Please describe your relationship with your coworkers, with your boss, and how do you feel about them? Question number 3. Describe a normal day at your current or former job. Start from the time you arrive until the time you leave. How could that time be better spent? Question 4. Describe the biggest triumph or win you've ever had in your entire life. How did that make you feel? How about the biggest win you ever had at work? And how did you feel about that? Question number 5. Describe the best day you ever had at work, and what was that outcome for you? Question number 6. What was the biggest mistake you ever made at work? Describe what happened. What was the outcome of that mistake, and what could you have done differently? Question 7. What training do you need to progress in your career, and how will that training help you? And question number 8. What do you expect from a manager or boss? And why do you feel that way? Remember to have applicants do most of the talking. After your questions, ask if they have questions for you. Their questions may share more about them than their answers. After hiring an applicant, make their onboarding memorable. Send a welcome card and some flowers to the home address. Have their coworkers send them an encouraging email or text. Take a picture of their work area and text that to them with a note saying how excited that you guys are for their arrival. By staying in touch, they will feel both welcomed and wanted. Their first day should be memorable also. Set up a facility tour and introduce them to their coworkers. Take their picture of the new workstation. Post it on social media. If training is required, get them started soon after the orientation is completed. Check on them frequently during that first week and show your interest in their progress. Successful organizations have great processes for attracting, hiring, and onboarding new team members. So I ask you, what will you do differently to attract, hire, and onboard quality people for your team? And that is today's Morning Minute.